These are quirky things about my house. So to start off, I'm gonna open up the door here. And this door is one of the first things I want to talk about. It's extremely thin. It's actually, this is hollow and this is just pieces of wood, really thin pieces of wood. So not a lot of security in that department, which is why I've purchased these type of deadbolts. You can put them on and it's just an added measure of security. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what this is gonna do. I also do have cameras, so if it senses any motion in the house, an alarm will sound and it will notify my phone, or if I was not here. But this whole house is made of brick. Everything. There is no insulation, folks. It's just brick. Everything is brick. And so it's very interesting because in the winter time, I haven't experienced living here, but I imagine it's gonna get pretty cold. This house was built in 1950 and you can see its age because of just the paint. The landlords have just painted over everything. Everything. Look at that. If there's a crack, paint. They're like, if there's any sort of discoloration, paint. It's funny. This is my couch. I just put a little thing over the couch just to give it some, design. I put up this tapestry just to make it feel like more of a home. This is my beautiful kitchen. I'm somebody who doesn't need all too much in terms of cooking, so it's pretty basics here. One thing that's interesting about these cupboards is that this isn't very much room. So if I need to put in any glasses, they just don't fit. All right, there's some things I have to place kind of horizontal, but that's all right. This is my little tiny stove and oven. This is all I need. I'm not somebody who needs a big stove. And what's interesting is that this house has no washer and dryer. It has a hookup for a washer right here in the middle of the kitchen. Kind of interesting. And the dryer is technically that clothesline right there. There's a clothesline, and yeah, that's the dryer. These are some plants I have just to, give it some life in the house. I'm currently collecting all the quarters in the United States of the states, but I am still missing a few like Vermont and Indiana. And when I do collect them all, I finally get the trophy. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why it's like this. Maybe it's from the air coming out and just pumping at that. This swamp cooler is old, but it pumps. This thing is so strong, it gets freezing here all the time. This is an old unit. I don't know what this is, but it looks old. This is the bathroom. They put the water heater in the bathroom. I guess, there's not too much space for it. And this is my shower. And yeah, it's an old bathroom. It's from 1950, so definitely has seen better days. My landlords really like to just paint over everything. I can't even move this thing, and it just drips of paint. The way lights work in this house is you have to go to each light individually and turn it. Something it's inconvenient, but I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. This is one of my 3 closets. It's pretty big. I just have some spare blankets and stuff up there, kind of just thrown there. But as you can see, this is painted to the bar. You can't remove that. And over here, the only thing holding this together was paint. It's not even on right. It was just paint holding it together. Back in the day, in the 50s, when home phones were a thing, there was meant to be put a phone right here. And this is all stuff I literally just can't get off. I don't know if there was somebody painted something blue here or what, but it just doesn't come off. This is my bedroom. Like I said, it's all brick. Everything is brick. Everything, except this wall, I guess. There's no vents in any of the rooms. So for ventilation, you just have to keep the doors open all the time. And yeah, rely on that to cool you down. And it will cool you down, it absolutely will. The way you open up these windows is pretty old fashioned. It's like one of these, and look at this, just painted over everything. And let's see if it gives, there we go. And yeah, you have to do it like this. So it's kind of inconvenient if you want to put an air conditioner in, but that's all right because this swamp cooler works just fine. I do kind of wish that my bedroom door was the front door because I do keep this door open 24/7 to keep the air just cooling this room. And this door's just better made than the front door, so I kind of wish this was out front. Just a hole taken out of the wall here. But, adds character. Now, I know what you're thinking. This place does seem old, and that is because it is old. But I do love living here. It's very cozy. I'm somebody who does not need a lot of things, and I love the community aspect with the neighbors, and I'm so grateful to live here. So I would rate this place, honestly, 9 out of 10.